Hi Virgo, this is your August 2022 general reading. I am Lisa Ann Rooney, and let's see what August has in store for you. If you would like an in-depth, personalized reading, all my information is below, so you can just go down there and go to my website and see which reading you would like to have. I offer a few different kinds. Okay, let's see what August is bringing for Virgo. I'm finding with a lot of the signs this month, there's a lot of shifts going on, almost like a lot of the stuff that we've put out into the universe, the work we've done, the things we've gone through in the last little while, is starting to kind of shift. There's some shifts in the universe and shifts going on, and it's like we're going to be able to apply the things that we've learned, or at least start to change some things that we want to change, go for the things that we want to go for. So let's see what Spirit has to say to you, Virgo, for August. Okay. Okay, Virgo, here we go. So the energy really is about you balancing yourself. It is a shift. It almost like my heart is pounding like 100 miles an hour when I'm doing your reading. It's kind of breaking habits. It feels very much like, okay, I'm done being that way. I'm going to move into being this way. And I think you might have been working on all of this kind of stuff, making some shifts happen in your life up until this point, or at least thinking about it, because sometimes we think about it a lot, but we just don't do it. So now it's about doing it. But they're talking about that you've planted the seeds to your success. You've done certain things. You could have joined a class, or you started applying, or you're putting yourself out there to do certain things, meet the right people, all of that kind of stuff. And it's just a matter of tweaking here, adding some things, changing some things, and continuing to move forward with all of that. And when you do that, then you start to reap the benefits of it in the months to come. The key to all of it, what will help you, is shining, not hiding behind anything, not being like that Wizard of Oz kind of thing where you're like the person behind the screen. It's coming forward, really shining, be 100% authentic, being yourself. Not hiding behind others, if it's work or personal, same thing. Just be 100% yourself. Come out of your comfort zone. At work, speak up, share your ideas. Don't let others take the success when it was your success to have. It's not about being selfish. It's not about all of that kind of stuff. It's just allowing yourself to shine and being 100% yourself. Not dimming your light, not kind of going, no, I don't want the attention. It's allowing yourself to shine, allowing people to see the true you and who you are and who you want to be. The base of what they want to talk about for August is about balancing yourself, breaking some habits, and all of those things. So, and they're really, it's interesting because they're talking about with, shining and allowing yourself to shine. A habit is not allowing yourself to shine, just kind of going, no, I just want to blend into the crowd. I don't want attention. I don't want to be center stage. And it's okay if you don't want to, but at the same time, you deserve, if you work hard or you do the certain things that you need to do, you should get acknowledgement, and you should shine, and you shouldn't shy away from that. I always say that to be too humble is a detriment, just like being egotistical is. So if you have that balance where you're good at what you do, you're a great person, you're a catch, all of those things, and you shine and you're just authentically yourself, you will have ultimate success, and it will all work out in your favor. So they're telling you to do that in the month of August and going into the coming months. The card of what's going on right now is basically saying that you've gone through this healing process. You may have wanted to withdraw in the last little while, but you need to kind of allow the healing to happen and then come up and start fighting and going for things. But it is kind of like, it's funny because it's all about emerging and understanding that you can shine. And even if you were hurt in the past from doing that, understand that the problem is them, not you, right? So if someone stabs you in the back, or someone has an issue with you, or someone hurts you, it's their issue, not yours. Unless, of course, you were being a total, then that's a lesson learned, and you don't do that again. So it's about healing, letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore, and moving forward. And as you do that, you learn the lessons that you need to learn. You learn and gather the information that you need to then be successful in your life. It's like earned success, right? So sometimes we have to go through things, and we have to go through them tangibly in order to know what we need to do in the future, or what we need to do in the now, right? Because it's kind of like, oh, okay, I know this, I've been there, done that, I'm not going to do it again. And if you're 100% yourself, you're doing things with the right intention, creating good karma, it is amazing what can happen. The near future, which is going into August into early September, they're talking about your mind going 100 miles an hour, ideas, rehashing things, all of that kind of stuff, stress, worry, what is it that's going to happen, all of that kind of stuff. And they're telling you need to stop it. You need to stop overthinking. You need to stop overanalyzing and worrying and stressing about things that may never happen. You need to apply and go towards the things that you want. Understand that you have learned what you needed to learn. You're carrying all those lessons with you. You don't need all the crap that goes along with it, and you need to let it go and move forward, and not with the stress and worry, because it's very much like the serenity prayer, right? Where we need to do what we need to do. We have to stop worrying about the things that we can't control, and we need to have the wisdom to know the difference between the two. And when we do that, then sky's the limit. As you move forward, what happens is you come out of your comfort zone a little bit, you go for things that you normally wouldn't go for, and you kind of live life more to the fullest. Especially with all of the COVID stuff and everything that's happened, they're saying that you need to come out a little bit more, and you need to experience things, go for things that you normally wouldn't go for, whether that's in work or whether it's personal. Just get out there. Then it's not settling, not limiting your beliefs, not limiting your thoughts, going for things, thinking big, not settling for, well, this is what I have, this is only what I can have. You can have more, you can always have more. The universe is abundant. You don't have to settle in a relationship. You can have exactly what you need and want to have. You just need to move towards it and have the belief. A lot of it has to do with belief. And then they're talking about you attaining things yourself, not through someone else, not, someone else attaining it and sharing it. It's all about you having your successes, you attaining things, you creating these successes, whether it's body, mind, or spirit. You can create it, and you can have your own successes, and you're going to have your own successes. The advice card the energy that's around you this month. The first one is about focus on now, focus on what you can do right now, possibly what the next step is going to be, but that's far. Don't look way out into the future, and definitely don't look backwards. It's right now. The past is the past. You can't change it. You have all the lessons inside of you. You don't need to look back and rehash everything. And the future is open. So it's all about what you do today is what's going to happen, and it's going to lead you to the future. So instead of looking way out there and seeing what could possibly happen, it's like, what can I do today to make it happen that I want to happen, so you can do it. Then it's a letting go of the things that don't serve you anymore, just putting them aside and saying, you know what, I don't need that in my life anymore. I'm going to let that go, and that creates this new beginning. It's a whole new lease on life. And it almost gives you a peace of mind. So that peace of mind is there for you to have in August, as long as you do what you need to do. The advice from Spirit is that there is this creative beginning, new beginning that's waiting for you. It's just waiting. You need to go towards it and make it happen. and the next card is about not being afraid of, what's the next shoe that's going to drop. I'm afraid, being afraid of upheavals. What if it doesn't work out? What if it does work out? It's understanding that the universe has our back. If something doesn't work out, it's because there's something better for us to have. If an upheaval does happen, it's the universe helping us to move us in the right direction. And it's just kind of like sometimes as humans we get stuck in things, or we are stuck in our own brains, or we're recycling the same thing, or we're afraid to move forward. So the universe says, oh, we'll help you, and they kick us in the arse and get us moving. So the advice card is basically that there is no bad, and the universe is helping you when an upheaval happens, or a change happens, a shift happens. It's the universe shifting you towards really good things. And the next card is that you have the strength to do all of this, to move through this healing, to move through letting go of stress and worry and all the things that you can imagine that may happen, and replace your mindset with positive things. You have all the strength that you need. You just need to tap into it. And then the outcome cards, which are, going into September, October, possibly even the end of the year, it is about being open to opportunity, not being so hyper-focused on what's right in front of you, and, trying to figure that out, and being stuck in worry and stress. When, there's an opportunity that comes across your path, you need to look at it, you need to pay attention, because sometimes they come in disguise, right? So you need to be open to opportunity. The next card is all about, in the distant future, not too distant, but just coming in the near future, is about connecting to like-minded people, being around like-minded people that want to see you succeed, you want to see them succeed. It's working, teamwork. It is really kind of growing and helping each other. And then again, they talk about not stressing and worrying, and understanding that it's about creating a flow. When we stress and worry, we block things from coming into our lives. And when you learn to not do that, it literally everything will move forward, and sky will be the limit. So let's see, clarify the reading and see what Spirit has to say. These cards are a bit hard to shuffle because they're so big, but I love them. One of my favorite decks. Okay, what do you have to tell Virgo? So this card is all about learning to trust others and be watchful of what you expend your energy on, which is what we talked about. So it is about not putting all the stress and worry into things that may never happen, putting your energy into the proper things, trusting other people, even though you were maybe burned in the past. It's understanding that you have the tools and the things that you need. That's their issue. So you need to start trusting people, building people around you that you do trust, in a good support team, and not wasting your energy on things that you don't need to waste your energy on. Put it into yourself and put it into the things around you, and it will be amazing how things shift in your life. Okay, let's just see what the moon energy is for this month for you, Virgos. Okay. Love this. So it's talking about look at the bigger picture. So it's understanding that there's more going on than what meets the eye, right? So like they were talking about these upheavals and things that happen in our lives, that we look at it as, when we're in day to day, as, oh my God, this isn't working out, or this is horrible, or why did that fail, or I'm a failure, or that situation is a failure. But there's always something more happening, and it's always a shift. And I always say, no matter what happens, we may see the obvious reasons right in front of us, but there's always multiple reasons. Spirit is always up to something. The universe is always up to something. They're tricky. We may think it's one thing, but really it's something else. So in a big picture, what you're going through or what you want to move towards is just a small portion of what could be, right? So understand that, don't settle, don't focus on things that aren't working out, because there is so much more and the universe is always up to something. So amazing. Anyways, have a great August, Virgo. And again, if you want an in-depth reading, all my information is below. I would really appreciate it if you liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel and help me grow my channel. Thank you very much, and I will see you in September.